the Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Dwight Gooden, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matty, I'm really excited to see Randy Arozarena in this one. When you talk about him, you look at him and you say, rare talent, rare combination. Why? Speed and power. He's got both, and not many guys can say that. He's an elite, dynamic player, and he should be fun to watch in this one.
Here's another 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Now at the plate here is Austin Meadows. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. No balls and 1 strike. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Rays. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Archer will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, you know, that 5th inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
Derek Jeter is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win Game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Bernie Williams comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Jammed in there as this is rolled out to short. Adames brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Here comes Tino Martinez. Has 2 hits and 11 trips for the series so far. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
2 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still no. Now it'll be Brandon Lau. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
1-1 the count now. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Williams is there, and he has it for the first out.
That is fifth, the center fielder.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and up next will be Randy Arozarena. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Willie.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Willie Adames. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now pitch on the way. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
Ball 2. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Now to bat, Daryl Strawberry. Archer's ready, first pitch on the way.
The designated hitter.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1.
Ball in.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Here's another 2-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And now here is Jose Canseco. And as you can see, he's seen that edge climb the last week or so. Off the plate and a ball, no strikes. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Tim Raines, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rosarena will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Mike Brusso digging in at the plate. Comes into this one with 3 hits and 11 at-bats in the series. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounded the zone.
Third inning, no score to this point. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
That gets down, and the Rays' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And we get a look at the Rays' leaderboard there as he currently sits number 3 on that list. Francisco Mejia is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Gets the call on.
Right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Joey Wendell will be next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away. Brusso, the runner at second with 1 away. Lifted in the air to center. Williams is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter.
Next to hit is Joey Wendell. He bounced out last time up. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And that is into right field, a base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Rays strand just the 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Batting 8. The catcher.
MLB The Show, your home for Yankee baseball all season long, as you get a look there at what's on tap for the Bombers over the course of the next 7 days. Jason Kendall is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Arozarena is there, 2 gone.
Batting ninth.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Wendell makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Fouled away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Chop towards first. He's right there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Here's Randy Arozarena. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. Meadows at third with 2 away. Count even now at 1-1. And it's 1-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now at the plate, Derek Jeter back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Archer's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Bernie.
And now Bernie Williams grounded out in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Next up is Tino Martinez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And now in the box, Willie Adames. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is right there, 1 down. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Ji-Man Choi is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Standing in now, Michael Brusso, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
1-1 the count. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Brusso leads off first with 1 away. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Joey Wendell digs in now as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. And it's 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in. And then
we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Daryl Strawberry.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Shoots this one over to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Number 33, Jose.
Next to dig in, Jose Canseco. First offering on its way.
Outside, that's ball.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
if you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
High in the air down the right field line. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Hit down the third baseline. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
And now Tim Raines, and it's belted high and deep into right center. And they take the lead. It's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 19th home run for him on the season. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Into the box, Alfonso Soriano, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count is 1-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. On the ground near home. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate now, Jason Kendall. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Next, it'll be Wade Boggs. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Ready with the 0-1.
Down 1-1.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
The set and the 1-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Arozarena finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. 5 innings. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Yandy Diaz. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Next, it'll be Austin Meadows. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. Popped him up. Martinez has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brendan Lau. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled off. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 2-1. Now to the plate, Derek Jeter.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
First delivery to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box now, Bernie Williams. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tino.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that brings up Tino Martinez. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They had a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
So now to the plate, Daryl Strawberry. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll pop.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Meadows moving back. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Jose Canseco. Also watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Off-speed pitch just missed inside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Up and in.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Adames picks it up over to first, and that retires the side. Yankees get a couple. Digging in will be Randy Arozarena. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Randy Arozarena goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Willie Adames is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
This ball will be chopped foul. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. 2-out double left stranded. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Michael Waka will take.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 52, Michael Waka.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tim Raines is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. His career line against Waka, he's been good. 6 for 9. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. All even at 2-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And batting next to be Alfonso Soriano. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now batting. Catcher.
Next to stand in is Jason Kendall. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Lau's got it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ready to begin.
Leading off for Tampa Bay.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 1-2.
1-2.
And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Joey Wendell is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Fouled away. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Mendoza is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time
now
this afternoon.
Right fielder, Austin.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rays strand just the 1. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Striding in is Wade Boggs.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Inside ball 1.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And the count will be full. Waka looks in. Here it comes on 3-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Derek Jeter stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next to the Yankees.
Next, here is Bernie Williams. His career line against Milwaukee. He's just 1 for 6. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here it comes. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Now with the play. Mariano Rivera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Number 42.
Bullet back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Randy Arozarena stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
1-1.
And there's ball 1. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air down the right field line. Range will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next will be Willie Adames. As a look, now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Canseco is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Digging in next, Ji-Man Choi. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Now here's the first offering. Lau leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Count still at 1-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. High and deep down the left field line. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they live to fight some more.
Michael Brusso is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Here it comes on 0-2. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Dwight Gooden earns a league-leading 11th win of the year. Mariano Rivera wraps it up for the save, his 14th. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon.